This house, Stone House, was built in 1837. Lived through slave era. There was a baby died at the age of 2 in this house.
Well, I should probably begin with, my name is John Crosley, and this was our family's homestead for many years, since 1933, in the early 90s. And my Uncle Bob actually lived here, was the last one that lived here. And I guess I'm over here to tell Patrick Gehrig, my buddy Tom Gehrig's son, just some of the different things that over the years have happened here at the house. Probably, well, my great-grandparents bought it in 1933. A few years after that, they had a son, James, that passed away here in the house at 2 years old. And I don't know particulars behind that. I just know that it was tragic, obviously. Then in 1957, my great-grandmother passed away. She was at the hospital though, but all of a sudden she was fine one day and died 2 days later in the hospital. And when I was a kid, I used to snoop around here. Of course, I used to snoop around and, you know, typical 10-year-old, 12-year-old kid snoop through everything. And I myself had, you know, was fine downstairs, but upstairs was a different story. I felt like I was being watched all the time. So over this, and I never told that to anyone. Over the summer, my aunt and uncle, who lived down the road, they came here to see how the renovation was going. And they live in Darien, Connecticut. Of course, Susie, she, my aunt, she went all through the house, you know, and told me this and that and different things that I didn't know, tidbits. And her husband, Jim, who's a psychologist, and he's also a carpenter, so he was very interested to see how the renovation was going. I was surprised that he wouldn't go upstairs. He would not go upstairs. And then Sue came out and said that one of the bedrooms up there on the end, which is known to me as my Uncle Bob's bedroom, that is the source of something that keeps people away from that room. Susie, however, said she didn't feel it this time when she was here, but something kept Jim out of the upstairs of the house. Other than that, there's probably been, you know, the house is 250 years old. There's probably been a lot of people pass away here. And there's probably a lot of different ones that are still around here, you know. My great-grandfather passed away here, and his funeral was right in the room across the way. But that's about all I have to say. Yeah, we did have, when we ran the farm, we had the family that lived in your house you live in now, the tenant house we always called it. And I was staying with my grandparents, and all of a sudden I got a call to come over here because someone was in the barn with a lantern. And the state police were called, and the entire property was searched from top to bottom. At that point, no one was living in the house, and just the people that ran the farm for our family was living in the tenant house. And the state police searched from top to bottom because the gentleman and his family saw someone in the barn with a lantern, a kerosene lantern, and they would swear in their lives that somebody was walking in the barn. But the state police found no one.
There's a man who lived in this house, and he moved and then committed suicide at a location not very far away, but we believe he stays here.
So one day I was walking through the house just to check the new construction progress, and I was walking right by this very hallway down through the stairs in my bedroom. And then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a black figure standing here. I did not know what it was doing, so I just took a step back to see if what I saw was correct, and nothing was there. So I continued on my way.
Alright, let's get started. Yeah, let's just get started. That room right there is probably where we've had the weirdest feelings and caught a lot of evidence. Believe my feelings, it was very, very many times.
Yeah, many times.
There's probably been many deaths because many people have lived in here. We've documented it.
Son James that passed away here in the house at 2 years old.
Alright, we're headed in. About 8:35. And the owner has unlocked the house, and he is currently outside working. We're gonna lock up the doors. So yeah, our first very legit investigation of this house.
Laser.
Listen to me. Touch that red light over there. Talk into this red light over here. I want to hear you speak.
To one of those things.
What was your name?
Are you down here with us?
If you are down here with us, talk into this red thing. It's a microphone. If you
Just
talk
so we
into
can
it,
hear you.
I'll be able to hear you and communicate with you. Start recording, it starts to die. Dude, if these are the only batteries we have. So if these things die, we're screwed. We're
Very good EVP or electronic voice phenomenon.
or otherwise known as a spirit voice because of all the background noise. As we were walking through the living room, I say, head out and go home and cry. Just kidding. Cry. Just kidding. Cry. Just kidding. It is harder to hear the Patrick and Joe part, but listen closely. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. What's also weird is that we introduced ourselves during the investigation.
I don't know if you remember our names, but one here in the head, Zaya, and I'm Patrick.
Just kidding. Was this the spirit of the man who committed suicide?
Rolling. Alright, we're gonna leave and come back and get our stuff in about an hour.
We started by setting up 2 cameras and a voice recorder in the basement to try to catch what call us out on video.
Leaving again. Ex Candombre Uno. That's the great one. What the name is George?
Yeah.
On the count of 3, you're gonna make a noise. 1, 2, 3.
I can ask you some questions if you just want to talk. You can stop being mean, I guess. Just all we want you to do is just do something.
Rolling.
Shot. Yeah, good. Stay still. Alright, XK, we'll be back in an hour.
Is there anybody in here?
That's our electromag pump. It gives energy, electromagnetic energy.
Oh, that should be enough. I'm doing so. Can you make your presence known? That blue light right there is the end pump.
So does the night vision work?
Not really, it's not that great. Does anybody have anything to say?
It's a little cold over here.
Oh yeah, over here. Getting all over that field. Alright, that was...
I heard that.
Yeah. Alright, that was a
I heard
footstep.
that.
Yeah.